Hi, I'm Louis Armstrong. I'm a major jazz influence. I'm considered to be one of the greatest jazz musicians of all time. Did you know I only went to school until 5th grade? I was born on August 4th, 1901 in New Orleans, Louisiana. I went to school until 5th grade but had to drop out to help my family. I grew up with my brother Henry, my sister Beatrice, and my mother Mae. I got my first instrument when one of my employers, the Karnofskys, loaned me $5 to get a pawn shop cornet. At the age of 12, I was sent to the Colored Waifs Home for Boys for firing a gun full of blanks on New Year's Eve. There I joined the band and was eventually promoted to the head of the band. Later, my father, Willie, took me home to my family. I was at the home for 18 months. I have numerous accomplishments. One of my most famous songs is Heebie Jeebies because during the recording I lost my sheet music and had to scat. Another one of my accomplishments is Hot Chocolates, a play I played trumpet in for the first time. The last movie I made was Hello Dolly. This was released in 1969. I am a major jazz influence. I'm glad people can listen to my music and enjoy it, and that musicians make music where they scat. If you haven't listened to any of mine, you definitely should.
Hi, I'm Michael Jordan, a retired record-making basketball player. I was born in 1963, February 17th, in Brooklyn, New York. I was inspired by my brother to play basketball because he played it. Some of my accomplishments are 6 NBA championships, 5 MVP awards. I'm now retired and live in Florida. I'm still a lot of people's idols and still have so many different records.
I'm Muhammad Ali. I was born January 17th, 1942 in Louisville, Kentucky. I grew up with my mom, Odessa, my little brother, Rudolph, and my dad, Cassius Clay Sr. When I was 12, I was going to a buffet with my friend, and I got a brand new red and white bike. I parked it there and went inside with my friend. When I came out, the bike was stolen. So I went to a gym and learned how to box. Did you know Muhammad Ali had many accomplishments, such as at the age of 18, he won the title of heavyweight champion of the world. In 1996, he lit the Atlanta, Georgia. In 1996, he lit the Atlanta, Georgia flame to let the games begin. In 1960, he won a gold medal. I was an African American hero because I refused to be drafted into Vietnam and stood up for what I thought was right.
Hi, I'm Misty Copeland, and I was the first ever African American to be in the American Ballet Theater. And I was born in September 10th, 1982 in Kansas City, Missouri. I danced to Please Mr. Postman with my siblings, and I got awarded in the Coca-Cola scholarship and got in the newspaper for joining the ABT Club. I am famous for being the first ever African American to be in the ABT Ballet Theater.
Hi, I'm Simone Biles. I'm famous because I'm a gymnast and because I got a move named after me. I was born on March 14th, 1997 in Columbus, Ohio. When I was 6 years old, I went on a field trip and that got me interested in gymnastics. I am very important because for all the moves I do and for all the medals and because I got a move named after me.
Hello, I'm Mae Jemison, and I was the first African American woman in space. I was born on October 17th, 1956 in Dr. Alabama. As a kid, I loved science and I loved learning new things. I also loved looking at the stars with my uncle, and that is where I picked up my fascination for space. I've had multiple achievements, and one of them was me becoming the first African American woman in space. I also created my own business called the Jemison Group, where I teach science and technology. I'm famous for following my dreams to space and back no matter what happens.
Hello, I'm Carolyn. The reason why I'm important was because I'm one of the greatest soccer players. The reason why I joined the team Little Americans was because of my father, as he was a soccer player. I had many accomplishments. Some of them were winning the World Cup at the age of 17 and getting an award called World Cup Youngest Player, and I got the World Cup Golden Ball. And I have inspired people in the United States and many other people to become soccer players and watch the game too.
Hi, I'm Bob Gibson, one of the best MLB pitchers ever. I was born in Omaha, Nebraska in 1935, November 9th. I nearly died at the age 3 from pneumonia. My brother was a Hall of Fame baseball player, which inspired me to play baseball. I won MVP and World Series MVP in 1964. I was inducted into the Hall of Fame. There was a rule made because of me called the Gibson rule, which made the strike zone smaller and the pitcher's mound moved back 5 inches.
Hi, I am Sojourner Truth, and I am known for helping slaves, women, and African Americans. I was born in 1797 in New York. Me and my parents were slaves to John Dumont, but later I escaped. And I have many accomplishments. Some of them, here are 2 of them. First, when I successfully sued a white man for illegally selling my son to a different country. And when I helped women realize they deserve their own rights too. I am celebrated for helping people all over the world.
Hi, I'm August Wilson. I was born April 27, 1945 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I started reading at a young age and later became a writer. I was inducted into the American Academy of Arts and Letters and received the William and Distinguished Achievement in the American Theater Award. My plays talk about the life in the Black community and freedom yet struggle and injustice from year to year. I'm important because my plays help white people look at Black people differently.
Hello, my name is Harriet Tubman, and you may know me. I'm famous because I was a huge part of the Underground Railroad. I was born in 1822, but the exact date of my birthday was not known like many other slaves. When I was around 12, I was hit in the head with a weight that was supposed to hit an escaping slave. And this left a scar on my forehead, meaning I would suffer from blackouts occasionally. A few years later, my slave owner had died, meaning me and my family were going to be sold. So I ran away, but came back and rescued my family. I managed to save around 300 slaves and was the first woman to lead a military group. I'm still celebrated till today for saving slaves even today.
Hello, my name is Ella Fitzgerald, and I have made 2,000 recordings. Did you know I liked baseball? I was born in 1917 in April 25th. I have a sister named Frances. She was born in 1923. I have had a lot of other rewards. I had 13 Grammys, and I made my first hit, Tasket, and I was in a band for many years.
Hi, my name is Michael Jackson, and I was born in August 29th, 1958. I have had multiple achievements, and one of them was that I was in a movie called The Wiz, that is also called, the video name is called The Wizard of Oz. My hair caught on fire because while I was shooting a Pepsi ad. I've been to multiple places, like California, Washington, Illinois, I think it was Minnesota, and I performed in the Super Bowl in 1993, and it was the 27th Super Bowl. That's actually all I have.
Hi, I'm Benjamin O. Davis Jr. I was born on December 18th, 1912 in Washington, D.C. I went to military school, then I joined the Air Force. I fought for 4 years to enter flight training. I fought in World War II and the Korean War.
Hello, I am Rosa Parks. I'm an African American woman. I was born on February 4th, 1913, Tuskegee, Alabama. I was very poor as a child, but I grew up on a farm with no father. So I grew up with my grandparents, my mother and my brother. Me and my brother were very, very close. I'm famous for standing up for myself to a white man because he wanted a seat, but I refused because I didn't like how I had to move when there was plenty of enough room for him to sit. So I got arrested that day. But when I got out, a couple days later, we started a bus boycott. So none of the black people could ride the bus until we got freedom. We got freedom after over a year. But after we got freedom, there was still hate in the air, so we started a boycott, and now we have full freedom to play and sit and talk and not be separated from different skin tones.
Hello, my name is Jackie Robinson. I am famous because I was the first African American to play in the Major League Baseballs. The reason that I am important is because I thought I changed in life that black and whites could play together. But when I stepped out into the field, people didn't like me. They started calling me really, really mean names. No one liked me because I was playing with the whites. But after a while, after I started hitting home runs, and I helped my team win the World Series, people started to warm up to me. People started to like me. I started to win a bunch of awards. I was rewarded Rookie of the Year, and I was in the Army in 1942. I was the Navy lieutenant, the second lieutenant in World War II, and I was married. I got married to a woman, and yeah, that's it. My name is Jackie Remsen.